Rethinking Life, a Pleiadian clan, Archangelic Morals, Sirian exit portal. The day is now 72 hours and starts and ends at 3 p.m. after it has hit the 3 a.m. meditation bells 3 times prior. The launch time of this post is the East Coast US 8:08 morning gate, on the 3D date 82,120. The following 3 p.m. will start this new day. Follow this parallel around the globe until it hits your local time at 3 p.m. If you are conscious that a new day has begun, it is customary to send love and kindness to someone. Today's date on the Archangelic Calendar is Infinity O8B6 Infinity Infinity W5B3 W5B3B3 Infinity Infinity M2K2K2K2K2K2 Infinity Infinity B2TT Infinity. Please visit us at archangeliccalendar.com for more information. And please do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you for your continued support. The calendar. Gaia is in the element of spirit and is in a contemplation place, while significant changes happen on her behalf. The changes are undeniable as we enter a new world of multiple cooperative and active timelines. Shedding some light on why posts 2 years to the date come true with pinpoint accuracy, there is technological time traveling. It is not a fully functional technology and has parameters that can only set years into the future but cannot change the microday. It is also abundantly clear where this technology originated, as this design flaw is specific to a specific faction of the Greys. We also realize that whoever made this deal did not know what the parameters of the agreement were. 3D News. The floods of China are on purpose, there is no need for the CCP to pretend otherwise. The massive population of China has always been a burden to the powers running the country. This plan was a knee-jerk reaction to the loss of control and the people's will to be free. Taking care of the earth is not a political issue. In the same way, you take care of your residence and its matters, one should take care of one's macro home. We have sworn to protect this planet, and for far too long, the sickest among us have decided her fate. No one on the side of divinity approves of fracking, pipelines, or any other careless removal and manipulation of earth resources. The legions hold no politics over the goal of protecting conscious life. There are safe ways to use earth resources, but it would require a shift in mentality. The UFO activity in Minnesota is a direct reply for the local, up-and-coming lightworkers' cry for help. Many of our future legions are buried deep within this chaos, but support comes in from all angles. It is so pivotal to have local lightworkers operating their stations with great diligence. The lightworkers stationed in such a manner for a reason, and it takes us back to the stereotype that lightworkers have received as being aloof on their tasks. Our legions do not know this work ethic, but it is pivotal that we are shining examples of what we can achieve with focus. Legion News and 5D News. We must rethink what life truly is. There is a gas cloud with a heartbeat and conscious thought approaching our section of the galaxy. The cloud is not as unusual as it sounds, and you can compare it to bacteria, mold, algae, etc. and other not so apparent sentient life. I can take this one step further and say that even though these seem like two-dimensional organisms, they can project images on many dimensions for communication purposes. Mold and bacteria are responsible for many hauntings. It is good practice to open friendly communication with such beings. They are very receptive when approaching them with respect for its intelligence. The new quasar is forming in our night skies forms from the heart and thoughts of the pure at heart. The upgrades from a quasar are nothing like the energy that generally comes in from updates. This energy sweeps straightforwardly. There is no way not to notice this event when it happens because it is so immense that it is cinematic. We made contact with a Pleiadian clan, from way further into the future than our regular Pleiadian friends. These Pleiadians are very different from the Pleiadians we are accustomed to in that they are undoubtedly hybrids. This encounter was brief because after inquiring why we did not respond to them, they realized there was a kink in their chain and flew off in haste. The legions ceaselessly push forward, led by the Archangelic Moral Code. In this code, we work only for the will of infinitely expanding Creator Source. We see ourselves as the answer to humanity's prayers, and we are divinity's soldiers. We are one with the legions of divine armies. We should always walk with a firm knowing of this truth and the right we have to administer such power. We are not prognosticating when we say that darkness will be exposed today, and through this we will have order throughout the chaos. On drastic contrary, we are performing these actions ourselves and are merely informing you of the plan. There is no guesswork in these statements. Ascension Information. Essential symptoms of the day include restless sleep, crazy dreams, visions, flashes of light, and stomach discomfort. The dream state has evolved, and it is going to be more of a trippy experience for us. Stomach discomfort is a direct consequence of the instability of physical time perception. Random clicks in our ear indicate that pressure has changed, and thus a timeline has fallen off. Our equilibrium helps us balance more than our physical bodies. This multidimensional tool can give us great insight into our cosmic balance. The notion of the light body, as an evolved version of a lightworker, is misconstrued but not false. Remember that light projects and is interpreted by an outside mind. We will not look much different from the perspective of the asleep. We will feel, act, and be changed, and our light bodies will be evident to those with an open third eye. Just remember that those not of a higher mind will not be capable of grasping this truth because their eyes will not be accustomed to seeing such majesty. Although, this is not to say how obvious it will be for those with the eyes to see. Today's tools. Tools will be active until the next post. Use the legend below to help you decipher how to best use today's weapons. Passive equals no intention needed to use or arm. It will work on its own when you accept its presence. All you need to do is give permission, and it will work on your behalf. Active equals intention needed to use. Aggressive equals will attack before anything has a chance to harm you. Do not try to wield weaponry if there is no pure love in your heart for your motions and the beings that are attached. The violet flame is in a setting for 918 AAs, 1+8. This setting is for a balanced transmutation but is scaled down in presence as we have made way for positive things to manifest. The violet flame team is as follows and is in no particular order: Archangel Jermaine, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Ansil, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Orion, Archangel Batkol, Archangel Sablo, Archangel Bryathos, Archangel Agla, Archangel Abraxos, Archangel Harahel, Archangel Bazazat, Archangel Af, Archangel Majdil, Archangel Eshma, Archangel Harahel, Archangel Emmanuel, and Archangel Adnachil. Active. Archangel Michael's legendary sword can handle anything, as it is entirely omnipotent. No level of consciousness can block this divine weapon. It is also a fantastic weapon against electronics and technology as it can override any circuitry. Passive, active and aggressive. Archangel Isaac's radiant field looks a lot like Magneto's force field, and it reacts to any life form with either loving energy or a transmutational blast of vast power. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Leo's Swords of Plenty is a passive and aggressive attack sword with a complete will. Do not try to wield at all, you will only get in the way. Equip and go. Passive. Archangel Vahu Mana's timepiece allows you to savor a positive feeling or thought. It brings an element of majesty to your everyday moments, and it prevents the interference of harmful time travelers. Passive, active and aggressive. Archangel Chamuel's radiant peace allows you to be secluded in a peaceful bubble, no matter what is happening around you. It also allows those in your heart to have protection as well. Passive and active. Archangel Jeremiah's enhanced intuition allows the voices of your soul to become louder. It enables the judges of spirit to be more evident than ever. Active, short and long range. Archangel Baradiel's hailstorm is a mental yield, which means envision a grey band around your head and then grey hail upon your target. This device is the famed tool that has implemented some legendary motions. Active. Archangel Tubiel's laser blasts is a scorching and concentrated transmutation blast. It is easy to administer this directly while envisioning the bright grey orbs in the palms of your hands. Active and passive. Archangel Dalquiel's Sword of Outreach is a widely underrated tool whose ability to transmute is as useful as Archangel Michael's sword. The main difference is that this sword has a passive aspect and is visible while it is working. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Calaziel's radiant rays of health can ward off all diseases and illnesses. It can also aid in the recovery of conditions already inflicted. It is valid on land masses and living beings. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Thelia's radiant compassion sends heartfelt love to all within your jurisdictions. The tool brings a nurturing aspect of healing, and it has incredible warmth. It is best to wield this with a calm frame of mind. Active. Archangel Raphael's healing staff is an omnipotent healing force that works gradually or intensively depending on how you wield it. It is considered the best general healing instrument. Today's assignments. We are still working on a macro level, and thus the format will stay consistent. Please use today's current tools if you need assistance performing the tasks below. Nothing is requiring you to do the following. If you are ready, your higher self will call you to duty. If not, then skip to the meditation. The legions are satisfied that planet Earth has chosen peace and freedom in their collective hearts, and this will manifest as we are in the swing of full transition. Asterisk: the plentiful waters of Egypt must return to the circumference of the land. The best modality to do so is by empowering the Nile. This river should always be flowing from south to north, even though it does not. We have currents deep within her moving water in the proper direction, but not the majority. Along with directing the water flow back north, we will encourage her to spread her wings and branch out, however she feels fit. She lacks the confidence to do so and nothing else. Be sure to take some time to bless the very sacred body of water before you leave. Asterisk: certain malevolent elementals are trying to hijack souls as they reunite with infinitely expanding Creator Source. We cannot allow anyone to pervert the reincarnation process again. These beings look like shadows with teal eyes and hang around the Cygnus constellation, which is the grand center of reincarnation. They give at Nazgul from Lord of the Rings vibe and fall with sword and shield. To remove them via a portal, you must use a containment cube before bringing them back to infinitely expanding Creator Source. They are very shifty and should not be trusted. Asterisk: there have been many evil mass gatherings in the name of siphoning. These well-organized backyard parties are coordinated and scattered throughout the world. The witches of the woods administer 90% of these. They should be handled with a violet flame announcement and followed by sword and shield. The other 10% is the most effective, managed by various individuals not necessarily affiliated with any larger order. Handle them both the same way. Asterisk: this following exit portal design comes from our Sirian star family. It is a square designed much like the other exit portals that we have already created. You can certainly do this in your mind's eye or on paper. Either way, you may then write the names, organizations, and other pedophile related things in the center, if you leave enough room to do so. Please note that if you use the paper and pen method, the page must be burned safely. Layer 1, 26 zinc XB 5 meters 1 and 3 meters. Layer 2, dBY 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 dBY. Layer 3, all comas. Layer 4, 1 NB 1 NB 1 NB 1 NB 1 NB 1 NB. Layer 5, T7 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 T7, include comas. Level 6, 77B 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 77B. Asterisk: then, in an effort of balance, we will open a portal that allows safe passage for Mika star races to enter. This portal needs your confidence and can also be administered on paper or in your mind's eye. Code. Layer 1, T7, 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 include comas. Level 2, 77B 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 77B. Layer 3, I7 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 I7. Asterisk: engulf the earth in the following. The following flames for a 72 count: violet, indigo, pink, rainbow. These lights for a 72 count: white, pink, light blue, gold. Plasma for a 72 count in these color codes: pink, gold, yellow, red, green, rainbow. Today's meditation is below. Please enjoy.